Hello everybody, Intuition here. Thank you as always for making time and space for us. Today we'd like to talk about the idea of what to do, how to process, how to work with the idea that somebody does not like you. It seems a very important topic to discuss because many people seem to throw themselves into a tizzy with just even the idea, the slightest hint that somebody does not like, appreciate, or potentially even hates them. So we want to provide our ideas, our insights, our understandings of what that's all about to potentially help you to get out of the illusion that anybody could hate you or not like you to begin with. Because, simply, easily put, it is not really possible for anybody to hate you or anybody to dislike you. Truly, genuinely, honestly, we really mean it. And what is there not to like? We don't personally know you. However, quite literally, what is there not to like? The only time that somebody could possibly say that they don't like you or they hate you, the only time that would actually ring true is if they knew you. And let us be clear, nobody knows you. You, most of the time I'm sure, don't even know you. But in order for somebody to actually, genuinely, truly hate you, dislike you, reject you, they would have to know you first. Otherwise, it's really, truly, honestly, just hearsay. Because here's the thing. If they don't know you, if they don't have your shared experience, if they're not seeing the world through your lens, then therefore would allow them to understand your behaviors, to understand your thought process, to understand your decisions and why it is that you go about your life the way that you do, unless they're right there with you, unless you have a head growing out of your neck, unless you have a Siamese twin attached to you, then really, nobody could actually hate you or dislike you. It is really just one individual looking at another individual through their lens and saying, oh, well, I don't like that behavior. But that is then therefore an opinion, because you don't know what is running and ruling their behavior. Who are you to say that you do or do not like anybody, or to have enough information to judge somebody on such a minimal understanding of that person? So people will walk around and have an idea of who other people are. People will walk around and have a vision board poster of who it is that they think you are, that they believe you to be. But a vision board is not the real thing. They simply have images and thought associations to the vision board. Oh, I remember this is Johnny here. I remember this is Johnny at the restaurant. I remember when this is Johnny talking badly to the waiter. I remember when this is Johnny doing this. But a vision board does not give an accurate depiction of what it is that's really going on for Johnny that is behaving in that way. And unless you see the world literally through his scope, lens, frame of reference, it's neither here nor there what you think. It doesn't mean that it's valid, but it also doesn't mean that it's right. So, for somebody to not like you, it is just not possible. Because nobody knows you enough not to like you. You, again, usually, most of us, don't even know ourselves. So somebody else outside of you is going to know you better than you know you, and then say, ah, I don't like it? No, that's not how it works. It doesn't even make sense. So, let's feed into this idea. Beyond what I just said, let's just act like we didn't say just that. We didn't say any of those words at all. Let's move past it. So somebody doesn't like you. If somebody doesn't like you, really what that usually means is that they don't like what it is that you represent. That has nothing to do with you. That is their identification of what it is that you represent, which is based off of their lens and their understanding of their own experience. That has no relevance in your life, that then therefore should be informing you of your worth. So if somebody doesn't like you, it is not that they don't like you, it is that they do not like what it is that you represent. Because on some level, you're reminding them of something within themselves that they have either hidden or have lost touch of, that then therefore they get upset when they see you in touch with it. It is like a phantom limb, a memory of what it is that they used to have or have long lost, and you remind them of what it was that used to be there. But that still has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them and not processing what it is that they need to process in order to see the world through neutrality and not through a judgment-based lens. So that is one understanding, an idea. But also, here's the good news. If none of this is good news at this point in the video, here's the good news. If somebody doesn't like you, do you know that you're doing them a favor, and also it's doing you a favor? Crazy, but true. You know, a lot of people don't like us. They hate us. They don't like what we say. We're crazy. We say just the darndest things that don't make any sense. And to those people we say, good, wonderful, fantastic. We love that you disagree. Because that pushes you away from what it is that you seem to not like and pulls you towards what it is that you do like. So, haha, I get the last laugh because I'm still helping you by allowing you to help yourself. I'm helping you by allowing you to help yourself because you just realized what you don't like. And in you realizing what you don't like, maybe you'll find something that is more in attunement and congruence with what it is that will help you to evolve in a more profound way than our topics do. But potentially you might not have found that if we didn't piss you off enough. So haha, we all win. You dislike me, I still like you. And in that, we all get something because you are propelled to do something new with yourself that you might not have done had we not been jabbering on about something. And that is the same for you. When somebody dislikes you, you're pushing them farther into themselves for them to find what it is that they actually do like. So that when they do actually work through that, they will always come back to you because they had to find what they don't like in you to find more of themselves, to then work through that. And once they work through it, they look back at you and say, oh, well, you know what? That actually was me. That was me not liking me. And there's nothing not to like about what it is that I thought was going on in my vague, abstract sense of illusion. So you're doing somebody a favor when somebody doesn't like you, if that's even possible, as we said. But also, they are doing you a favor because they're getting away from you. And if they're getting away from you, then that is twofold. That is good because they would not have served you sticking around in their consciousness. They would not have helped you to evolve in the way that you need to evolve with their, I don't really care for that person. How would that ever help you? If they reject you, if they don't like you, how is that ever going to help you to have a clear sense of yourself, to understand all it is that you are, if you keep on hearing the nonsenses uttered by somebody who also does not know themselves? That only gets you farther away from you knowing yourself. So good, gone, bye, Auf Wiedersehen. Hopefully we'll see you when you're in your right state of mind. And if not, that's okay too. It's all fantastic. It's all my preference because you find more of yourself by moving more into yourself because you don't like me so much, and you rediscover all it is that you are that potentially helps you to work through the illusion that you could not like somebody else. And I get enough space to remember all it is that I am so that I'm not caught in an illusion with you feeling bad about myself when there's nothing to feel bad about because you don't know me to begin with. So, nothing but winners here. Like you, don't like you, in reality, in an illusion. Everybody's a winner. So don't take it personally. Please, do not take it personally if somebody does not like you. because they don't even know what's going on within themselves to know what it is that they really don't like about you. That is just a projection, because there is nothing to not like. They're just seeing an aspect within themselves that you remind them of that they don't like. And when you see it that way, there's nothing but compassion. Oh, sweetheart, you don't like me. You're really saying you don't like yourself, because you don't know me enough to say that you don't like me. So, I hope that one day soon you start knowing yourself enough to like yourself. And if not, that's okay too. But what I do know is you need to get away from me, because you're just going to bring me down, and I'm not going down today. Lovingly. You say that from a place of evolution and compassion. So, as always, just a little food for thought for you. We wish you well in all it is that you do. When people like you, don't like you, love you, hate you, whatever it is, it's all the same. We wish you well, and as always, we are full of gratitude for making time and space for us.